We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about. Yeah. We are live, as I'm saying. Mr. Blitz Tech.
Revenue GS.
Jay, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And it's that time of the week we slapped up with another trailer reaction. Today we have Mufasa, the Lion King official trailer. Now before you do anything in life, make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay updated whenever we drop these trailers and conversations and lives and everything else in live. I think we've done a teaser for this before. It was quite confusing, but we're here with the official trailer. What are your thoughts on this before we dive into this madness in the Pride Rock? If we're in the Pride Rock, 'cause I'm pretty sure last time it was snowing.
Yeah, it was all a little gaff with location, characters, story, and I just hope the official trailer clears all that up, because the story of Mufasa right now don't seem like the story. As soon as someone hijacks the story, it's like, I'm going to retell it. I'm the real Mufasa. Also, I don't know, bro. It just seems mad. Oh, and Blue Ivy's in the movie. If anyone doesn't know, like, they're making sure Blue Ivy...
Oh, that was a big thing last time, the whole reveal of Blue Ivy. Not more things.
Live action Disney movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care about you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Then the Lion King being, you know, the Lion King. I don't know what to tell you about it. You know, the greatest Disney movie maybe of all time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, easy. Like, get me. Then in theatre, it's one of the greatest theatre shows. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Lion King is just, and even though the animated movie still got like 7 parts, do you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. And I feel like they wanted to go a different route. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna go Mufasa. I feel like that's crazy territory to go into. For me personally, like, bruv, why is the question? But then at the same time, I'm just gonna be here open to the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, to say that Lion King has a special place in my heart would be a massive understatement. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bruv, we're here, man. To be honest, lots of the stuff that's come out this year from like stuff that's old, I've kind of enjoyed. So maybe this can go on the same vein. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, even looking at this, it's a bit mad. Is that Timon and Pumbaa?
Yeah, cast and crew is mad though. The cast and crew generally is mad. So, like, with all of that, like, I'm just hoping they just put so much juice into it that it can't be bad.
Right.
Almost like the Gladiator situation where it's like, yo, Pascal, Ridley Scott, like, Denzel, how do you mess this up? Do you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just calm. But I don't think that these things live very long either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in the mind of us. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they're here, we watched it, and we never came back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but maybe that's because they haven't been living up to the standard.
Yeah,
maybe.
but that's a bit of a shame, because like, it's Lion King, isn't it? So there should never be that case of like, whenever we touch Lion King, it should be something that I spoke about, something that man like really enjoys it and just stays based on the first one. But obviously these lot have got Mufasa in the title, then the Lion King, then we're seeing Timon and Pumbaa on the thing.
I mean, this could just see the Timon and Pumbaa on the thumbnail could be anything. Do you know what I'm saying? They could, like, I don't see how they're involved in the Mufasa story.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but at the same time, maybe this is another Warthog and Meerkat.
Oh, like their parents.
I'm not giving them that. I'm not saying their parents.
Oh,
but
just completely different guys.
They could. One could be a girl, and one. They could switch it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be Timon and Pumbaa.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. If it is, it's peculiar. But then maybe it's their own world, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's an else world where Mufasa didn't die and continues being the Lion King.
Wait, the timeline.
Yeah, bro. That
would make more sense.
No, I'm not against it. When I say that, it kind of makes me feel better, because I'm like, raw. If they just went Mufasa against Scar in a more equal manner, instead of Scar like being the bad man that he is and winning the situation early, like, it's a whole different thing. Simba still runs away. Oh, in the scuffle between him and Scar and Mufasa beating Scar, Simba runs away or part of Scar's plan. Do you know what I'm saying? Then Timon and Pumbaa still get met, and I don't know. Like it's just a different story. Like what else are we gonna do, bro? Like that's the only way I can hear Mufasa the Lion King in the title, see Timon and Pumbaa in a thumbnail, and make it make sense, bro.
Right. You know what? The only thing that makes sense right now is for us to dive into
100%. Now I'm gassed. Now I'm excited.
I'm glad. So we should listen. It's the Lion King. We should be excited every single time, innit? Like, so, Mr. Blistek, take it away.
It's time. I'll tell you a story. A story of a cub, not much bigger than you.
So just to be clear, we're not in this story. There's a lot of stories with all of us.
Okay, thank you.
Long before they became legends, Mufasa and the prince who would come to be known as Scar became...
I'm locked in! I'm locked in! I'm locked in!
Oh, so he's telling the story.
I'm locked in! I'm locked in! This is better than my idea. I'm locked in.
Will never accept a stray.
I'm not a stray. I'm just lost.
Wait.
No, I'm locked in!
We do not associate with outsiders.
This starts the whole thing. This is why them man are over there. It's why he sends them man over there. To the elephant graveyard. This is hard. That's hard.
We did not get this last time. Last time was just confusing.
I always wanted a brother.
I hear what you're saying because they're not brothers, but bro, do you know what? Yeah, they couldn't be in real lion. We'll talk about it after. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's barely a trace on the wind, and it smells like home. Then it's gone.
You and Tucker together. That is home. Now both of you go. Find your place in the circle.
What?
The circle
This
is
be our
broken.
sick.
There will be one Lion King.
This be our sick.
Mufasa, run!
This is how Scar gets the scar, bro. I'm here for this, bro.
We must fight together. If we fight, we die. Just to be clear, I never signed up for this.
Come on.
I'm here to protect you, my brother.
Wait. No!
That was mad still.
Wait, bro. Yeah, the guy praised. We're alive.
I did it. I saved us.
We just dropped.
You were saying?
That's supposed to be Simba's mom.
No. That's someone chasing him. I am. I'm locked in, bro. You're moving mad.
Why are you not?
You're moving mad.
The whole changing the whole story.
It's the best possible thing that can happen in this scenario.
But they've retconned basically.
They've not retconned nothing because, bro, think about it, yeah? My man is telling a story, the baboon. It's a story, bro. It's a story. I'm seeing this almost like the Joker, bro, but from a reliable source. Do you know what I'm saying? Where, what's my man's Rafiki's telling a story to Simba. And this is why they start off with Timon and Pumbaa. They're like, yo, so we're not in this. Nope. This is me. Almost like, you know, in The Lion King, when he's like, yo, let me tell you a story. And he tells the man a story. It's just another entry into that. This is great. This is great for me, bro. I'm loving this. And the whole thing with Scar and Mufasa not being brothers, well, real lions, boom, they get born, they go off, they go to their own pride, they dominate their own pride. You will not see two alphas in one pride. So him almost being taken in as an orphan, like in their language, bruv, I'm hard for. And then we have to fight for the Lion King, like the Black Panther challenge thing. Yes, I'll go to the mountain, I'll go to the jungle, we'll go to the desert, 100% in. The stuff that I'm not in for is them trying to recreate some of those classic moments from the anime, because you don't need it. You don't need it anymore. We're in a whole different place. They went hard, bro. Nah, man. And that trailer's nuts, bro. We're nuts.
Alright, I wanna hear your bit. It's like, what you
Like I
know?
said, just retconning the whole, nothing, even though they're trying to, redo the whole story, it's almost like they didn't even watch the first one to be going towards the second one. Scar doesn't even feel like Scar in the first place. Man's, very, I can't put my hand on it, but it's like, you watch Scar in the actual Lion King that we grew up.
This is
with,
before Scar, though.
Let him grow.
I know, bro. Is that
They're not even calling him Scar yet. He hasn't become Scar. He hasn't got the Scar yet.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you'd see characteristics in a character before they become the person.
No, you would know. They would go into the car crash, Sam.
Yeah.
They have the car crash and change. It's a dramatic event in life.
Well, so one car crash, and man's just completely just.
Yes, bro. What do you mean? One car crash.
There's gonna be little things in someone's characteristics to be like, oh, now I'm gonna become.
He's already an outsider. He's been brought into the family. Those things are gonna.
Mufasa's the outsider, no?
Huh?
Mufasa's the outsider.
No. Scar's the outsider.
Mufasa's from the actual.
And then I was saying, Scar is a moving like Scar, and then they're saying that like they're not. He's an orphan, bro.
You're moving mad. I'm locked, bro. I don't see how. Like, think about this, bro. They're going to Challenge Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's an outsider. Been taken in for the pride. I'm sure he's gonna want to challenge as well, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Or in some kerfuffle of not challenging, he's gonna try and give himself. You know what I'm saying? Save Mufasa or something like that.
Yeah.
Get irreparably hurt, and then something else or whatever in the mix is gonna start. Like, Scar to me is never evil, bro. He's just not fucking with them, bro. And then his pride and all of this is like, nah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that has to be like from birth, bro. That can happen. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't think people can something can happen to them and then they change? Or they grow into it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but there's literally like they don't show snippets of anything like of the Star we know. It's just like, oh, there's this dude that's an orphan. He's all happy-go-lucky, and then suddenly, boom, he has a car crash.
Yeah, bro, you got to wait for the movie, like, for that.
I know, but there's nothing in the. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's nothing in the trailer. I'm like, what is this?
I'm
not sold.
There was no leadership vibes from Mufasa for me either.
But took on the orphan. You're saying if Mufasa...
No, Mufasa's a you in this.
Yeah, so he's the one that found the orphan. So that sounds like, from Mufasa to me, he will take someone into his pride.
He's not... Okay, let's run the trailer again. And you know what I'm saying? Let's just run the trailer again.
Was like, I didn't see, bro, but...
It's time. I'll tell you a story. A story of a calm, not much bigger than you.
So just to be clear, we're not in this story. There's a lot of stories with all of us. Tell one of those.
Long before they became legends, Mufasa and the prince who would come to be known as Scar became
I'm just saying that's Mufasa then.
Hello, what's your name?
That's Scar.
Mufasa.
That's
I told
Mufasa's in the water. He said...
Can't just leave him here.
Rules are rules.
He's in the pond. They just said it.
Never accept a stray.
I'm not a stray. I'm just lost.
Mufasa's the one in the pond.
Yes. I only got confused
I
with
thought
the
it was
mom.
the other way.
But I knew Mufasa was the one in the water. It says his name.
must protect the bloodline.
But Dad, I saved his life.
I see what you're saying.
No! This makes it even more reason for Sam to like it. Because now, he said, the legends, why Scar became the prince. If Scar's dad just said, we're the bloodline.
Yeah.
And then he becomes not the king.
Yeah.
That's why he becomes bitter. That's the car crash, bro. That's cold.
Like I said, I want to see the car crash then, because for me...
That's what Raven said. Watch the film.
But I'm saying there's no characteristics. He's saving Mufasa, so it's almost like...
He turns. It's like there's a turn. It's Revenge of the Sith. It's the turn. There's a turn.
You're not hearing me finish, bro. You're not hearing me finish. Let man go off, bro. Alright. No, it's alright, bro. If you just saying my story, it's alright, bro. Yeah.
Lion King Challenge Day, bro. You're moving nuts, bro.
If we fight, we die. Just to be clear,
Look, Mufasa's just so smart, bro.
I'm here to protect you, my brother.
Mufasa! This was a
That's even worse. It's like, if man's, like I said, if there's a challenge day and we're brothers and then you win, how can I then be upset and then be outcasted from a orphan?
They're not brothers, and he doesn't then get outcasted after. He stays in the pride. He becomes Scar, the prince who should have become king. His jealousy rises up inside of him in all of this time of why is Mufasa the king, bro? And bruv, like
Exactly, why is Mufasa the king? But you let the guy in and then he beats you. And then you're like...
yeah, we never saw that. We never saw that.
This is my point. But it's like, we're seeing this guy get Mufasa, and it's like, oh yeah, like, let's let him in. Everyone's saying no. And then the guy that becomes the king, they say, tells Scar to go away. We don't know why Scar is over here in the Shadowlands and my man's in the Pride Lands. But if you keep saying, this guy's my brother, I'm going to save him, I'm going to do this, you're saving him throughout the whole trailer.
When we get to Lion King, the film, Scar and Mufasa are living together. There's no banishment past.
My man's with the hyenas outside of the thing, though.
No, that's later.
He banishes him during the film. He goes during the film, and he's dipping to there.
Yeah, but even like Scar himself, they don't see eye to eye.
Because of, I would imagine, the car crash, what happens here, then becomes the thing. And you're like, oh, how can he bring man in and then be jealous of him later? Well, people change. When he brought him in as a nice guy, and was like, yo, bro, you can come into my... He didn't think that 2 weeks later, his mum was going to love him more, his dad was going to love him more, his girl was going to leave him for this guy. He didn't think that was going to happen. Then, every day he goes home and he's like, I ain't got shit. He thinks about it more and more. Till he's like, I want to kill him. Then he's like, oh, when he's on a cliff, That's the opportunity. Bruv! What? We're sitting here talking about how can they try it? Yeah, bro, I'm with it, bro. I'm like, before we watch the trailer, we're like, oh yeah, what they gonna do? They're gonna actually retcon the thing. They're like, no, we're gonna tell you a story of the character that you know and love before the characters you know before they were legends. Is it, bro? What?
You don't think that this makes people like Scar more?
No, it makes him like, bro. When we see Scar, he's not a nice person.
Because
so
he's bitter, bro.
When they do this with Disney characters, no one likes it because we know the villains as they are. And if they are villains, we always like to see what's the
turning point.
No, not even the turning point. Like, what is the villainy that they have before they go full villain? Hey, my man's jumping around.
Agree.
Oh,
I don't agree. I don't agree.
And then he's like,
I don't agree. I would love to see
Scar, and then he's like, oh, Mufasa, the day I'm gonna kill you. Like, bro, for me, it's like Disney don't do it correctly.
Do you know what? I hear what you're saying in terms of you bringing in other Disney movies, like Maleficent and all that. Yeah. I hear that. Personally, don't care about these characters, So, and I don't know about their stories enough to be like whether their turns are right or wrong. If the turns in those films are correct, no one can say nothing, But in this, where you're like, oh, you want to see the villainy. I would love to see Thanos on Titan before he decided to clap everyone. The same way I'd like to see Zod on Krypton when they was loving him as the general, because that makes me think of, oh, what if Gladiator, the film, Maximus wins and then becomes the Thanos of the situation. That is like a beautiful path of the narrative. And also because we know Scar goes bad and dies, seeing the pureness that could have been, that the king that he could have been. Bruv, what are you actually talking about? Even if this movie's dead, the narrative that they're presenting here is cold. It is cold, bro. It's got Gladiator vibes, Revenge of the Sith vibes, bro. They're going nuts, bro. So, Sam, cool. You, man, please. Please. Dead. Moving nuts. No. Dead, please. Dead. I want to hear from you, man, please.
Oh, man,
this trailer's hard.
You know what?
I'm glad they dropped this at D23. Hard.
You know what? We need to go watch this movie together, bro. Because, like, we just need to get to the bottom.
Sam's already got into that. He's not going to come out, even if he likes the film.
No,
we already know what it is. We already know what it is.
It'll change.
We already know what it is.
It'll change.
I doubt it, though, because I can say...
See, look, I doubt it. We haven't even got the evidence on the table.
Of course.
His conclusion's done. He's done, bro. His conclusion's done.
The reason why I say it's strange because, like, you got it right with the two guys, but that's what makes the story. Now, obviously, if they deliver the story as they presented here, like, yo, the prince then becomes the bitter prince.
That narrative is cool.
That's some...
We're watching Game of Thrones.
Exactly. That's House of the Dragon stuff.
And they got the other lions involved.
They ain't got that in them. That's what I also believe. They ain't got that, like...
They're lions. They're born with that.
Bro.
They're lions.
What do you mean they don't have...
Like, the whole story of how we see in House of the Dragons. I don't feel like they got that in them to, like, present
They already did it. They put it there and they added the other houses.
That's
Mountain Dragon. You man were like, yo, why was there snow? Hey, that makes sense to me, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if they're traveling, bro. Like, because we've been isolated inside of Pride Rock and the thing, that doesn't mean we can't get to next places. Like, if you're looking at, where does geographically a lion will go in this adventure, especially in some sort of primordial, like, this is stuff that I never even thought about when I watched Lion King. This is why I think this is hard, because if you're going to add new dynamics, new layers, new things, and tell a story that's untouched and they don't irreparably destroy the narrative that we know, we are good, bruv. We are good. And seeing Scar, like, it's even mind blowing me now that Scar come from the royal bloodline. Now I'm really finished.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's always the guy, they're always doing this to Scar.
Yeah.
To the Scar's character, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Anakin all over it. Anakin and Scar got the same Scar. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, this is nuts, bro.
It actually,
this is crazy.
It takes me back to that first conversation when we first meet Scar with Mufasa in the first movie. We're talking about, don't turn your back on me. And he goes, oh no, you shouldn't turn your back on me. I want to see
that.
If
you got nuts.
Here,
you got nuts now. You got nuts
this
now.
This is what I'm like.
Come on,
this
build on that narrative.
Because if we think about everything that's happened before, and now they show us why Scar is here,
yes,
and then we get to the point of, oh, this is the opportunity for me to be who I was supposed to be. Off the cliff. Hey, listen, it's going to be a great movie.
The fact that they're not related, to me, it really actually makes it better for just this narrative. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, firstly, I hate brother on brother crime. Do you know what I'm saying? But
I agree. That's what I'm laughing.
That's why I like it there. And because it plays into real lion culture, like two alphas wouldn't be in the same pride. And if one was, it's probably a usurping. He'd be like Scar. And we might look at Scar in the original as like a beta in the thing. He's not a beta and he don't move like, you know what I'm saying? He's waiting. And I want to see those kind of characteristics. Do you know what I'm saying? Not villainous waiting, but just like, he's a prince. So he's been waiting already. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when does that go into, like, do you know what I'm saying, bro? Nah, man. The thing is, in Revenge of the Sith, man gets upset about how quick the turn is. Please, like, you know what I'm saying?
There was no
bro.
That, bro. That thing was been boiling for time.
I'm gassed for this, bro.
Oh, jeez. I did not expect.
Neither did I, bro. Man,
the first trailers we watched here, we were so confused because it was all over the place. We thought, like, what, is Pumbaa here and Timon? But wait, they're young and whatnot. But the way they've broken down this one does make sense. But you know what makes sense? You lot jump in the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts. Are you with what me and Jay are saying? Are you with Mr. Blitzdeck is saying? Go ham. I can't wait to watch this movie. Until the next trailer, I'm Raven the GS.
So, Mr. Blitzdeck.
J1 further the Cyber Nerds.
Peace.